Hey guys, what is up? So in this video, I want to share with you a latest update on Advantage Plus campaigns that I've been testing secretly in the back end, behind the scenes. Of course, secretly nahi, aise hi bol raha hu. So just want to share an update with you. So from some time, we have been testing Advantage Plus, and I did not want to comment on it until and unless I was confident about whatever we were doing and the results we were getting and the mechanisms and the processes we were following. Now I'm a little confident because we have tested this in multiple ad accounts and we see some good things coming up our way. So I want to just share this update with you on Advantage Plus. So just to give you a little context, when it comes to Advantage Plus at present, so in the past, I tested Advantage Plus with the original audience. We split tested in different niches also. एंड हो क्या रहा था, एडवांटेज प्लस का फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा हो रहा था. ओके, एड का फ्रीक्वेंसी. In case you don't understand what I mean by frequency, then frequency means how many times one single ad is being shown to one single individual, okay, a unique user. So that's what it is. एंड तो एडवांटेज प्लस कैंपेन्स में एड सेट पे अगर आप एडवांटेज प्लस लेवल पे ऑडियंस को सेट करोगे तो उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा हो रही थी in the past. Okay, now recently, but of course you have to always keep testing new things, so you're always ahead of the game and prepare yourself for the future, right? So as we already know, and we have spoken a lot about it in the past, you can browse through my previous videos and you'll find a lot of content about why I say that broad or open targeting is the future of Facebook advertising. And I honestly feel it's not just Facebook advertising. I think it's also going to be the same for any ad network primarily, because that's where we are headed. And the logical reason is that third-party cookies are dying. So third-party data is going to be out and first-party data is the future. And that's why I feel that interest-based targeting is not going to be, it's not going to stay. So, but I'm glad that I realized it about 2 years back. So I started to work on it and now I'm prepared. And that's why I did not share so much about stuff that I'm sharing these days lately, because I wanted to make sure that I have a system and process that's battle tested and I can help you make a lot of money, make your family proud, grow your business, make your clients money through Facebook ads. So let's talk about Advantage Plus. So आज तक क्या हो रहा था Advantage Plus में? Frequency high हो रही थी. Okay. But recently we have tested this framework. I'll give the framework to you. Test Advantage Plus with this, okay? हम अभी I forgot. I was giving you the context. So at present, specifically on Advantage Plus campaigns, we are spending around 8 to 10,000 rupees per day. Okay, specifically around Advantage Plus. So what's working with Advantage Plus is 153, the same framework that I've shared with you before. So one campaign, CBO level, right? So do that, and then so Advantage campaign, CBO campaign, and then you set 5 ad sets. Inside each ad set, you put each ad set to have Advantage Plus, but you give an audience suggestion. Okay, so like when you are setting your ad sets, right? So when you have that option where you see the audience interest option, you will see that detailed targeting ke under there is an option which says Advantage Plus, right, which is by default now. But if you want to switch back to the old original audience, you'll have the option switch to original audience over there. So just wahin pe, just enter, don't switch to original audience. Just enter the interest, because it's optional, just to tell Meta that, hey, look in that direction. Okay, just do that and have 5 ad sets, each ad set to have one single interest, and just launch it. Okay, each ad set to have 3 ads. So 1, 5, 3, 3 ads inside each ad set. There you go. Okay, now what's the next step? The next step is, once you start finding the overall campaign performance to get over say 100 purchases or conversion events, whatever you are running the ads for. So for instance, if you're running the ads for sales, purchases, you're selling something, an e-commerce product, e-commerce is what you do, drop shipping or whatever, or you are selling a workshop or some digital products, some ebooks, whatever you are selling. If it's a purchase event that you are firing, then you wait for 100 purchases. If you are running lead ads or stuff like that, free opt-ins, then free giveaways, lead magnets, then you wait for 100 conversion events for that particular objective of your business, of your funnel. Okay. Once you see that campaign to give you 100 conversion events, whatever conversion events mean to you as per your business goals. So once you achieve that, just deploy one ad set inside that same 153 and keep it broad, keep it open. So make it Advantage Plus, of course, but do not enter the suggestion of the audience. Okay. Stack all your minimum two unique winning ad creatives inside that broad ad set and let it run. Do not shut any of the other ad sets off. If your overall average of the campaign is good, is within your target CPR, do not shut anything off. Just add another ad set and let it roll. That's it. Just wait. Have patience. It may take about 7 days for you to come to any definite conclusion after you add this another ad set, broad ad set. And most likely, if your product is selling and you're getting some sales or conversions, you will see that it will optimize, and suddenly Meta will automatically start pushing the broad ad set more than any other ad set, and you will see that it will start to deliver results, but it'll take about 7 days. But once it starts to deliver the results, be patient. But once it starts to deliver the results, there's going to be no looking back. You will unlock peace, okay, in your advertising, and then you can focus more on not just campaign structures and optimization, but actually more on creating great ads. Because at the end of the day, what do you mean by advertising? Advertising means ads, right? It has nothing to do with campaign structures. I would say that campaign structures are important, of course, and the reason why they are important is so that you can manage things properly at scale, and you can prepare for ad launches in a very simple manner, and you can predict how many ads you want to deploy, how soon you want to deploy those ads, because you'll be having like a very minimalistic approach with one campaign and one master ad set with broad, and then you can really look at the numbers and look at the historical data. Okay, so far we have been getting great results. I just want to tell you, I'll also tell you the results I'm talking about, and we'll wrap this video up. So the first thing I want to tell you is so we have tested this in multiple niches right now. In a niche where the audience, like the market, is a little broad, which means it's a little massy market, a massy product. For instance, let me give you our example itself. So there's one client that we're running this Advantage Plus for, and she is in this niche where she pretty much caters to everybody, more like problem-aware audience, and she is helping people become better at communication, basically. But this is not typical communication course or something. It's a little different. The offer is a little different, but yeah, she's catering to like shy, introvert people, and that's the market that she is in. And that's a little massy market. So the approach is a little massy for her. Her offer also is what we created: landing page, go-to-market strategy, everything we did. So I know that the strategy we used because I did it myself. So it's a little massy approach. And the CPM cost in these kind of markets is like 50 rupees, 48 rupees. Absolutely incredible, right? And unrealistic, but we are getting that result, and there's an update for you. But at the same time, when we are looking at Advantage Plus in a competitive, not competitive is the wrong word, but more sophisticated market. For example, marketing, right? Digital marketing, a little sophisticated market. The CPM cost with Advantage Plus around that is coming around, ranging from 400 to 600 rupees. That's what the CPM cost is. Why is this relevant? Why am I sharing with you? Because that's how you can, if you're launching for the first time, you can set your goal from the angle of what should be your target cost per result, from the angle of cost per result. So what should be your target CPR, and then what should be your kill point? So if my target CPR is, say, for example, for a product I'm selling, say, for instance, 100 rupees, then what will be my kill point? So I will first set my target CPR, ki cost per result itna hona chahiye, that's my goal. And then I will set my kill point for the target CPR, ki agar wo utne pe nahi aaya, lekin maximum is limit tak gaya, to main usko kill kar dunga. So usually I like to keep the kill point to target CPR as 2x of the target CPR. So if my target CPR is 500 rupees, my kill point will be 1,000. Till that time, I will give chances to the ad sets if they perform, or the ads. If they perform, great. If they don't, then I absolutely kill them. I don't give them any more chances, and I move on to next ads or next things to test. That's pretty much it. So overall, Advantage Plus is definitely giving us lower cost per impressions compared to original audiences so far. So it is, as per the tests that we keep doing, helping you stay ahead of time. I think we are approaching the towards the end of audience interest targeting very fast, right? Like I think 1 साल की बात हो रहा है शायद, completely out हो जाएगा. So you might prepare yourself for the future. Yes. So that's pretty much it. Go broad, guys. Broad is the future. Test Advantage Plus with this structure and let me know what the results you get, or if you are using Advantage Plus at present, you've tested, you did not get the results or whatever, share your experience and I'll look forward to reading your comments. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.